Hi guys, I've noticed that my shoe game video clip's getting a little bit more attention just recently, and I wanted to put a much better quality version up there. For those of you who've seen the original version, the footage is very bad and poor quality, so this clip will provide you with much better footage. This is a variation of the shoe game, which I've stopped calling the shoe game when I'm talking to clients and call it the Newlyweds game. And the reason for that is I tend to replace shoes now with props that relate back to the bride and groom. In the instance you're about to see, the props are reflective of the bride and groom's love of computer games.
Mr. and Mrs. Hill, would you like to come and sit in your respective chairs, please? Earlier on, we asked you questions about them. Now I'm going to ask them questions about them. Make sense? Now, apparently they've known each other since way back in high school, but things kind of got serious about 4 years ago. So we're going to go through a series of questions where the answer will always be me or my love. Okay? And the way we're going to determine that is we're going to give them props that indicate the answer. Now, as we all know, Teresa's rather fond of Minecraft, so have a Minecraft torch. When the answer relates to Teresa, the Minecraft torch gets held up in the air. However, when the answer relates to Jared, he gets to hold up his little pop gun from Borderlands, because, you know, Borderlands are a real shooting game. Okay, so a practice question to see whether we understand the rules. Of the two of you, who is the tallest? Oh, that's a perfect way to start. Okay, follow me down. Okay, we'll make it a little easier. Of the two of you, who has the most pockets in their clothing right now? There we go. So now we've got the idea and we've calibrated the lie detector. Here we go. Who is the biggest flirt? No children in the Alright. Back down. Known each other since high school. 4 years ago, decided that we're getting together after saying we're never, ever getting together. It sounds like a Taylor Swift song. Who made the first move?
Jared.
That's the manly thing to do, isn't it? You're supposed to make the first move? Alright. Who is the better cook? That was almost, I'm the only cook. What are you talking about? Think back. A romantic moment in your relationship. Who stepped up and said, I love you, first? We're waiting, Mr. You don't remember? Never argue with the bride. She says it was you, they're always right. So, how can you not remember you said it's the big thing, isn't it? The I love you thing. It's like, have you watched Maxwell Smart? Okay. Cone of silence, right? No one can hear or see your answers. You're safe, you're in the cone of silence. Between the two of you, who's got the weirdest family? We can't see, we don't know. We're safe. Just to help you out there, she went diplomatic and said both of you. You just ruined your relationship with your in-laws, mate. Of the two of you, who's the better driver?
I'm going to say me, even though I only got my learner's permit.
Okay. Considering you're on your learner's permit, who's the fastest driver? Yeah, no argument there. It's just straight into it. Yeah, that's it. All right. Who spends the most time in front of the mirror? Who controls the finances in the house?
I control him, but he gets to say what goes.
I'm the boss of my household. I have my husband's permission to say so. Is that the way it works? Who's most likely to eat dessert for breakfast? Oh yeah, me. Where is it? Who wears the pants in the family? And he knows it. If you haven't already, and after 4 years and a length of time in high school, you most definitely have, who's most likely to pass wind in front of the other first? What a ladies' man. He's a romantic fellow. Okay. Now that you're married, who's most likely to be the first one to say, not tonight, dear? I don't want to go on that, Okay. Think about this. Between the two of you, who is the better kisser? She thinks you kiss better than she does, mate.
Well, I haven't kissed myself, so I wouldn't know.
Who's going to be the first one to fall asleep tonight? Why, have you got a raid on or something? Answer the question, young man. Probably you. Okay, she reckons she's going to be the first one to fall asleep. She's got a big day. Who has the smelliest feet? No argument, we're both into that one. Hold on. Who steals the bed covers the most? So they do know each other. It just took a little while to get there. Who talks more?
Like.
Okay, we're almost there. Who is most likely to get lost when you're going somewhere? Who is the first one to make up after you have an argument? Okay. Who's most likely to have started the blinking argument in the first place? Last one. Doesn't matter what the answers to the other questions are, this is the most important question on the list. Who do you love the most in the entire world? Okay. We're going to leave that the way it is. Ladies and gentlemen, that's been 20 questions. Now you know a little more about them and they know absolutely nothing about each other.